Yeah. Hi, Steam. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Very good. Let's start our class. Yeah. Please be focused, ma. Please be in mute. Everyone, both the teams, please be in mute. Those who joined right now. See here, already it's 8:30. 24 minutes I waited. Just check it, guys. Every day you need to attend within the time. 8:05 is the grace period. Tomorrow onwards, I will start the class exactly at 8:05. It's the mandatory task. You need to attend within the time. See here, keep on going, keep on accepting the request. It's not a right manner. Yeah. Let's focus, Madhuri. See here. Yesterday, at least have you practiced up to how to test an application? Please interact with me, Madhuri. Please enable your voice.
Good morning, sir. I have a question here.
Yeah, please. What's your name?
My name is Prithvi.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I've just not attended yesterday class, so I just need
Okay.
a recorded version of that. Could you provide me that?
No, I'm not able to provide that. You need to ask with Hyse team. Yogeshwari is the concerned person. You just ping in the chat. They will provide you.
I just need like yesterday's session.
Yeah,
What has that?
whatever you want, you can ask with Yogeshwari.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
sure. Yes, Madhuri. Yeah. What you understood from the class? At least 50% you listened, right? Yeah. What do you understood? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. It's not an issue, ma. Okay. Just continue with the rest of the video. We'll get some idea. Okay. If you have still doubts, call me tomorrow. We'll discuss. Okay. Let's continue the testing part. We need to continue the rest of the testing. Just focus on it. Okay, ma. Please be in mute. Those who want any recordings, please ask Yogeshwari. She is the concerned person. She will give you. Okay. Right. Just focus on the current class. Yesterday, I told you registration, how you are going to test it. Okay. We tested for positive flow, negative flow. In positive flow, I tested in GUI and validation. The same as like today, we are going to test it for total functionality flow of the application, which includes GUI testing, validation testing, positive functional flow testing, negative functional flow testing, database testing. Let's concentrate on it. Let's focus on it. Yeah. Okay, let's check with sign in. Today we are going to work with sign in module. How to test and sign in. The preconditions you know, right? How to test an application. What are the preconditions, ma? Let's focus on it. GUI testing, validation testing, positive flow testing, functionality flow testing, negative functionality flow testing, database testing. Everyone should remind this particular flow. For every starting phase of the application, you need to go with GUI testing, validation testing, positive functional flow testing, negative functional flow testing, database testing. With these techniques, we are going to test an application. Once again, I am going to repeat it. GUI testing, validation testing, positive functional flow testing, negative functional flow testing, and database testing. Any one of you guys, yesterday we registered, right? Have you guys remember that content? What's
Yes,
the
sir.
name I registered with that? Come on,
Patrick's
come on.
Patrick
Yes,
Ali. Patrick's Ali.
Patrick's
Ali.
Patrick's Ali, right? See
Yes.
here. Today I'm going to show you negative flow because yesterday we checked with few negative flows, right? Actually, with the name of Patrick's Ali, account registered, you are going to register again with same credentials. Whatever the data you provided, you try to book again, you try to register again. What is the mode of sign? It has to register or not. See here in traveling site, okay, seat number 36 already you booked with the name of Sailaja. Okay, again Sailaja want to book that seat. Is it enable? Is it available for booking or it's not?
No, sir.
Okay,
It's
the
not.
same way, once the registration is completed, you are going to try with that particular registration with same credentials. That time it has to register or it has to restrict out. Come on, guys. Second time,
What?
you need to register with the same data whichever you provided previously for Patrick's. Again, you are trying to register with that same data. Is it able to register or it has to stop?
Stop, sir, because
Stop,
it
sir.
has already registered.
Okay, we need to check it that particular scenario, right? Shall we check?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's
sir.
focus on it. Let's focus on it. See here, Patrick's Ali and TAT RIX. Patrick's. Okay, in the mobile number, just I'm trying to use ABCDs, whether it is entering or not.
No.
No,
Okay,
No, sir.
no,
but
no,
if
sir.
you observed, okay, okay, you just focus on it. One, I mean mobile number 9912345678. Yesterday I allocated this number and email ID patrick's at the rate gmail.com and password it would be 123456 and same I'm entering 123456. Let's focus on register. Just check it out whether it is going to register or not. How the validation message shows.
Email already registered, sir.
Okay, you need to check like this also. Negative flow is nothing but instead of entering data, we need to check it out. Okay, the same way without entering of any data, whenever we are able to click on register button, it doesn't has to go with next page. It need to stop it. That is one scenario. In mobile number, you need to enter ABCDs irrespective of the 10 digits lesser or above, it should not be accept. exact 10 digits it has to accept. Like that, you need to check it out. And after that, once the registration is completed, you are trying to give that same credentials once again. Okay, at the time whether the application is going to accept or not, you need to check it out. These are the negative flows you need to check for the application. Once you are checking like this, okay, application should not accept it. It has to restrict it. At the time of restriction, whether the validation messages are appropriately showing or not, you need to check it out. That is first scenario. Second scenario, it would be, okay, you need to check with validation message along with GUI. If any changes in the application, you need to check immediately. If any new action comes, you need to check it immediately whether the appropriated action is displaying perfectly or not. See here, email starts with capital letter, A here capital letter. So A here, it's not, I mean, it should not be a capital letter. It's not required. Okay, you have to follow with A as a small letter, and register. If you want to go with capital letter, you can go, or else registered small letter is also, it's not a problem. Wherever it required capital letter and small letters, these are called camel cases. You need to say that camel cases. So in English, every letter should starts with capital letter. Okay, so it's there or not, you need to check it out. Okay, let's focus on register capital letter, cancel capital letter, register capital letter. Like that, you need to check it out. At the same time, if you check like this, okay, just focus on it. Inner text, name capital letter, enter your mobile number capital letter, email, password, re-enter password. I told you comparison, right? You need to compare between the fields because these fields are related to same point of view. So that's why the correlated fields are perfect or not, you need to check it out. You need to check spell of all the fields, font, alignment, color of all the fields. See here, whenever you are going to test an application, if single thing new thing came, you need to test from GUI validation. Really, I'm saying, guys, trust me, there are two flows. One is positive functional flow, negative functional flow. For positive functional flow, you need to test with GUI and validation. The same way, for negative functional flow, you have to test with GUI and validation. Only two functions are there: positive functional testing, negative functional testing. For positive functional testing, GUI and validation. For negative functional flow testing, GUI and validation. You need to check like this. Okay, let's coming to the pattern. We are going to check with sign in. So if you want to check with sign in, just observe logo. It's a user logo. Very good. And sign in. Yes, capital letter, I capital letter. How can you say that these should be a perfect font size? You need to compare this particular sign in with existing modules beside. Okay, see here, travel agent, one suitcase, briefcase symbol, travel agent, TA, capital letters. Okay, the same like that, download app. For download app, logo along with download app. You need to compare whether I am in a right place or not, whether I am in a right font or not, whether I am in a right situation or not. How can you know that? You need to compare yourself with beside fields. The same like that. Let's focus on it. Trip advisor. Okay, you need to check with trip advisor, font size, logo, stars rating, and views. The same like that for Google Play Store, because you need to compare it. Comparison is very important. Let's focus on the module. Let's come for rest of the modules later. So I need to check with sign in, right? Both the teams understanding. I need responses.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Nitish and team.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good, very good. See here. So if I want to test this sign in, I should go with validation, whether it is there or not. Validation testing passed. Next, I need to go with GUI without spelling mistakes, without any alignment mistakes. Everything is good. So validation and GUI testing passed. Next, what would be the preferred testing?
Positive flow,
Very good,
function
ma.
flow.
See here, positive flow. Negative flow testing, there is no scope here. Database testing, is there any scope? Yes, absolutely it's there. If you click on sign in, it's able to move to next level. You need to check it out. Okay, whether the particular flow is working or not. That is nothing but database is working. Here I performed GUI testing, validation testing. It's done. Right now I am able to perform positive flow. If I click on sign in, login it's came. Whether it is the appropriated name or not for sign in, I mean for sign in, login is the appropriated name. Are you accepted or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. And for login page, okay, what are the correlated fields? Email, password. These are the correlated fields. Okay. As per the client requirement, every requirement I can't show you like this. How? Like this. Okay. Just focus on it. Okay. Assume it. You can assume it. You can assume it for register right. For login also, you can assume it. Okay. In client requirement in real time, like this, they will provide login. Okay. Login consists of what are the fields are available? Email. Okay. Second one,
Password.
password. Okay. And after that, forget password. Forget password. And after that, register. After that, login. Like that. Okay. Each and every test data I won't provide, ma. These test data provide by these design provide by whom, ma? Already guys, you know from the starting two classes, business analyst, system analyst, per technical architect. These three guys will sit together one by one. Okay, they will finalize it the client requirement document like this. See here, this is the client requirement document. For everything, I can't show you like this. Trust me, guys, in real time, the requirement comes like this only. With this particular design document, you are going to test this application. Before that, who is the engineer? Let's assume it. Client will give the requirements. I want application with clear security structure. They will speak only one thing. When client approach to the organization, okay, they will give one thing. I want security to the application. Only one thing. That one thing leads to, okay, creation of register page. That one thing leads to security purpose of login. This thing is created by business analyst plus system analyst plus technical architect. In technical architect, this is the final outcome. Okay, are you understood? For the new students' sake, I am going to repeat the content once again for you within a high level standard. Okay, with this particular design document, okay, developer will develop this application. See here, as per the design document, developer developed this application, right? As a test engineer, you need to check it out. As a test engineer, what would be the first step you need to check for the application? As per the client requirement, every data is available in the application or not. See here, login page title, email, password, register, login, forget password. All the data is available or not. Then what type of testing it is?
Validation.
Perfect, ma. Perfect, ma. What's your name?
Mohammad Mustafa, sir.
Very
Mustafa.
good. Mustafa. Very good, ma. See here. And once GUI testing, I mean, validation testing is completed, immediately you need to perform what type of testing?
GUI
GUI
test.
testing.
Very good,
GUI.
ma. Very good. See here. What is the meaning of GUI?
Graphical
Login.
user
Graphic
interface testing.
Very
interface.
good. Very good. See here. You need to check with login, L capital letter or not, email, E capital letter or not, password, P capital letter or not, forget password, F1P capital letters or not, register, R capital letter or not, login, camel cases are there or not. You need to check like this. This is the one mandatory step. And after that, correlated fields, I told you, right? Email and password are correlated fields, so that's why it started with italic size. Okay, and the font size is also in a light color, and it's bended like this. See here, italic, e name, email, password, and the same font, same color, same alignment. The text boxes starting point and ending point are same. And when you click on it, autofocus is there. See here, when I click on it, autofocus is blinking on it. You need to check it out. And inner text, when you are trying to give patrix at the rate gmail.com, if you entered valid data, it's accept. When you are able to click on password, it is focusing on password. What would be the password? 1 2 3 4 5 6. If I entered valid data, it is going to accept it. Okay, if I entered both the valid data, okay, it accepted. And you need to check it out. The text boxes alignment also perfectly all right. Perfectly all right, starting point and ending point. If you observe, all the ending points are very neatly captured. At the same time, the correlated fields like register and login. How much size for login? The same size maintained for register also. If you observed, font same, alignment same, look and feel same, but the color is different. See here, how why the color is different. For login, if you want to go with login, same blue color. It's a register another module. Client want to say that, I mean, wants that I want separate module with a gray color. So as per the client requirement, I kept it for gray color. If you go with blue color, is also not a matter. Okay, if the client specifies anything, you need to make sure that client specification, my client proposed that they should required, I mean, they want gray color, so that's why implemented for rest of the module as gray color. Are you guys understood what I'm going to say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like
Yes,
this,
sir.
you need to check it out. Yesterday I gave this thing for homework. Anyone missed like this functionality flow doing, you need to check it out. And tomorrow these mistake, it won't be duma. You need to rectify your mistakes, right? So if I am trying to able to go with positive flow, I mean, GUI testing past, validation testing past, positive functional flow right now I'm doing, whether it's passed or not. Come on, I'm not saving my data. Whether it's passed or not. Hi,
Pass, sir.
Patrick Sally. It's passed. But you don't go and continue the rest of the flow for logout. You just do logout and continue rest of the flows. Positive flow is there, completed. Negative flow is there, right? You need to check with that particular negative flow, right? Let's go on check with negative flow. Negative flow. What would be the negative flow? Without entering of any data, if you are going to click on login, whether the application is responding or not, you need to check it. I am clicking on login, whether the application is responding. Instead of throwing validation message, it is not going to forward. It is the appropriated right scenario or wrong scenario.
Wrong.
Wrong, sir.
Why? If I am, I mean, I didn't enter anything, I'm trying to click on login, negative flow I'm testing. whether negative flow is passed or
Right
not.
scenario, sir. Negative flow is
Negative
false.
flow is faster.
That's what I tested with positive flow, right? Positive flow passed. After that positive flow, I need to check with negative flow, right, ma?
Yes.
Instead of giving, okay, any data, I'm trying to click on login. Login is not working. It has to work or it doesn't has to work.
Okay.
That's not
Doesn't
false.
have to work because we
ఏమీ
are
లేదండి. వితౌట్ ఎంటరింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఎనీ డేటా, ఏ డేటా ఇవ్వకుండా మీరు లాగిన్ బటన్ కొట్టినప్పుడు ఏమవ్వాలి? ముందుకు వెళ్ళకూడదు. వెళ్తుందా ఇక్కడ?
We'll stop, sir. No, sir.
So my
No, sir.
intention is to say that without entering of any data, okay, if you click on login button, there are two scenarios are there. What are the two situations? Throwing off, please enter valid username, please enter password. This is also appropriated thing. We want it should not be go to next level, right? At
Yes.
exactly it's stopping, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
This is one scenario. Okay. And another scenario, what would be the next scenario? See here, without entering of any data, I'm trying to click on login. It's not going forward. Whether the validation messages are displayed, the same thing is equal to this thing. Are you accepted or not?
Yes, that's it.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Are you guys understood?
Not sir.
Developer will writes the code in different styles instead of displaying messages. It's the same meaning. Please enter valid data, then I will proceed it. Without entering of any data, I'm trying to click on login button. It's not responding. That means it's correct only, right? Like that, you need to think it,
Yeah, it's
guys.
correct.
My dear students, if you didn't think like this, you need to adopt my thinking levels. Do and practice the homework like this. Okay, I will give you number of techniques for you. Like this, you need to check it out. Let's go and check with a real-time application. Mm, what's the name? Mercury Guru 99. Let's focus on it. See here. This is the register module, ma. Without entering of any data, if you click on submit button, what happen for
Error message
every
will be
field?
displayed.
Too close.
That's what I said about. It's not a error message. It's a validation message. You have to clearly pronounce it. When you click on submit button without entering of any data, every field under validation message should display. What the message name?
Validation
Validation.
message.
Validation message. What's the message name?
Valid.
Validation
Repeat
message.
it. Every student should open the mouth. Then only the
Valid.
subject it will come.
validation.
Validation message.
Validation. Validation.
Validation.
Validation.
Very good. Very good. He's been mute. Okay. See here. Without entering of any data, I'm trying to clicking on submit button. Clicks on submit button. It doesn't respond, ma. That is one scenario. Another one is for every field, it comes with validation message. Both are equal. Let's focus on it, guys. Without any data, I'm trying to click on submit button. What happened?
Because we successfully logged in.
What happened
It
here?
has, it has registered, sir.
Thank you for registering. Okay, your name is something null. It has to go like this without
No,
entering
sir.
any data. Okay, it has to stop it, right? Amma, please be in mute. Please be in mute. Try to understand. Yeah, it should not be lead to disturbance to others. Okay, here the flow it should be negative flow. The negative flow. Yeah, please. Do you have any doubt? Yeah. See here. When you are clicking on submit button without entering any data, it has to restrict out. But here, what happened? This scenario failed. Am I right? Like this, you need to check in real time. Got it, guys? Yeah. Let's
Yes, sir.
focus on
Yes,
another
sir.
content. Okay. Let's check it out with data. Without entering of any data like that, you need to check it out. Validation messages are displaying, right? See here. Please enter your email address. For email address. Perfect. Full stop is there. It's not required really. If you kept for full stop here, you need to consistent for rest of the modules also. If you ignore it. It's not an issue. You need to check with whether the validation message is perfectly there or not. The passport validation message perfectly there or not. And whether it is there or not, validation point of view, okay, and it started with capital letter without any spelling mistakes, font size, color, alignment, each and everything is perfectly or not, you need to check it out. Here, what is the mistake? Guys, alignment mistake. This validation message is not close to the exact point. It's close to the next field. This is the mistake. Are you guys understood?
Yes, sir.
What is the issue here? Whatever the validation messages are displaying, it's not attached to the this, I mean, exact field. It's closer to the next field. This is the issue. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And
Clear, sir.
let's focus on it, guys. Okay, what are the live scenarios you are going to pass? You entered valid username, valid password, appropriated, next page should open. Am I right? For both the valid data? Hey guys, you entered valid username, you entered valid password, you are trying to click on login button. It has to login or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Login.
login.
Yes,
Login.
sir.
Login, sir.
That's what I'm saying. These are nothing but scenarios. You entered valid username, invalid password. Okay, valid username, invalid password. You are trying to click on submit button. What happened?
It's not
Your
valid.
email or
General login.
password is wrong,
Wrongly.
restricted.
Wrong.
Wrong.
You entered invalid username, valid password. Your message, okay, your application should restrict out. Now you need to check with both are invalid. Your message, validation message should restrict out. You entered without any data, entered some data, validation message is displayed. Right now, you are checking this condition. Am I right? Without entering of any data, please enter valid username, please enter your valid password. This scenario, you tested or not?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Sir,
Yes,
yes.
This
sir.
Yes,
scenario, you
sir.
tested or
Tested.
not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Tested,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Rest of the scenarios also you need to check like this. This is
Okay.
the way of testing. Scenarios are nothing but sandarbhamu. Scenarios are nothing but situations. You need to check all the feasible sandarbhalu situations. Are you understood? My intention is to say that you need to check with all the feasible or possible scenarios to test an application. నేను రైట్ అంటే ఆ రైటే ఫాలో అవ్వాలి. ఆ రైట్ని తప్పించి మిగతా అన్నీ కూడా యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయకూడదు. యాక్సెప్ట్ చేసింది అంటే అప్లికేషన్లో ఫాల్ట్ ఉన్నట్టు. యు నీడ్ టు అండర్స్టూడ్ ద క్లయింట్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ థరోలీ. వన్స్ మై క్లయింట్ ఈస్ రామ్ గోపాల్ వర్మ, జస్ట్ అజ్యూమ్ ఇట్, బై ఎనీ టూ ప్రొడక్ట్స్, 1 plus 1, what would be the count? 2.
3.
No, no, no. Universal logic is 1 plus 1 equal to 2.
2.
It's the universal. Everyone think like this. Buy any two products, you will get two products only. But my client is Ram Gopal Verma, just assume it, he has his own logic. He assumed that 1 plus 1 equal to 3. Don't laugh, ma. 1 plus 1 equal to 3. Yes, absolutely. My client has a clear idea structure. Okay, buy any two products, at the end of the exit door you will get one product free, then the count is 3. My client gave the requirement 1 plus 1 equal to 3. Now you need to develop the application for 1 plus 1 equal to 3. It should not be 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Because who will give you the money? Who will pay you for the particular software? My client. My client logic is clear in real time. All the logics are based with 1 plus 1 equal to 3. Am I clear? Buy any two products, you will get one product free, then the final count is 3. You need to make the software file like this. They will ask you. Okay, client logic is very pretty much clear, ma. You need to understand the client logic. Don't develop the applications for general logic. If you developed the if you developed any application for general logic, it's smash. Are you understood? Like that, you need to think on it. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
It's clear,
Same
sir.
like that, you need to check with all the feasible ways to test an application. Okay, let's focus on it. Let's try to test this application with that particular standards. Okay, already you observed one issue. Okay, if you found any issue, you need to do only one thing, ma. Make it as a print screen. Print screen is the button which placed beside of F11 F12. Okay, beside of insert button, print screen is one of the button. It's available from the keyboard. F12 beside, you just click on print screen button, open paint. Okay, for paint you need to click on window button. You can able to type with paint like this. Okay, it will come paint, ma. And you just control V, that is nothing but copy paste it. Okay, once you copy paste it, you can adjust the text like this. This is the square symbol. If you click on square symbol, okay, it will come. Okay, I mean cropping. You need to crop that exact picture. Okay, and after that you need to click on, see here, once again you need to crop like this. And my dear students, please note it. Control button, shift button, X button, it will get the clear shape. This is called cropping. This is called cropping. And after that, with the indication, wherever the mistake you observed, you need to indicate like this. Because here what was the mistake? Alignment mistake. So you need to make it as a Word document. Okay, from tomorrow onwards, my student should prepare general defect reporting document like this with the name of one. Okay, and copy paste it. You need to write a single wording, whatever the English you know. Okay, here whatever the English, what is the exact mistake I need to report it? Login page. Okay, this is the login page, right? Login page, validation, validation messages, messages, missing alignments. Am I clear? Okay, and another way also you can write it. Okay, what would be the appropriated order? See here, login page, validation messages, alignments are not proper. Alignments are, this is also a correct thing. You need to report the issue like this. Are you understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Login page, validation messages, alignments are not proper. Missing alignments, whatever the English you know, you can write it down. Am I clear, ma? Okay,
Yes, sir.
this is called defect reporting. See here, when you are testing an application as per the expectation levels, if it's not there means you need to prepare that particular defect report and send it to whom, ma?
Developer.
Develop.
Very good. It's absolute answer, right? As a test engineer, you found any mistake, you need to send this particular defect report to test. I mean, the test engineer should report this particular defect report to developer. Are you understood? In login page, alignments are not proper. In login page, validation messages, alignments are not proper. Am I clear? Login page, validation messages, alignments are not proper. Am I clear? Like that,
Yes,
you need
sir.
to check it out.
Yes,
You need
sir.
to report these particular issues. Okay, like this, you need to prepare. Let's focus on it. Next, you need to check with rest of the appropriated flows. Okay, how you are going to test these appropriated flows? Let's focus on it. We tested with valid data, we tested with without any data. Right now we are going to testing with patrix at the rate gmail.com, valid username I'm entering. Okay, and I am giving as invalid password. If I allocate invalid password, what would be the appropriated action? Your
Enter
email
the
or
valid.
password is wrong. At that time, you need to check it out whether my validation is displaying appropriated order or not, appropriated text or not, whether it is capital letter or not, whether it is ended with full stop or not. Full stop is not mandatory. If you kept for rest of the modules, you need to continue that consistency. See here, your email or password is wrong. You, why? Capital letter and full stop. Are you guys understood? For every scenario, different validation messages are displaying. అంటే సందర్భాన్ని బట్టి ఆ వ్యాలిడేషన్ మెసేజ్ కరెక్ట్గా ఉందా లేదా కూడా చూసుకోవాల్సిన బాధ్యత టెస్ట్ ఇంజనీర్ది. My intention is to say that for every situation, okay, appropriated validation messages are displaying or not, it's the responsibility of the test engineer should make sure. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Both the teams.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Madhuri, are you understanding my logics? You need to understand. Once you completed the first video, it's able to understand it. Got it? Just try to focus on it. Next, you need to check with rest of the flows. What are the rest of the flows? Come on. See here. I entered invalid username and invalid password. What happened? Let's check it out. Same message, right? Your email or password is wrong. I tested with all the flows. Okay, like this. Positive, 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 negative, negative, positive. Okay, negative, negative. That is nothing but invalid. Null, valid. Valid, null. That is nothing but already we checked with this condition, means the same validation messages are displaying, right? If you didn't allocate any data for password, please enter your password. If you didn't allocate any data for username, please enter your valid email address. That's the same thing, right? Come on, guys.
Yes, sir.
Like that, you need to check for total application like this. These are called test scenarios. You are explaining the test scenarios in step by steps are nothing but test cases. Please be in mute. Like this, you need to check it out. Okay, for login page, okay, you need to check it out like this. And after that, is your testing is finished? You need to check with this into mark also. If you click on into mark, enter everything close. Again, you need to check with what the thing. There are two modules existing in this particular login. One is register, another one is login. Already registered, we checked, we tested, right? Next, what are the second part?
Login.
Login already positive flow, you checked, right?
Forget password.
Login we
Forget
completed.
password.
Forget
Forgot
password.
password.
Register we completed. And after that, what we are coming? Some disturbance is
Forgot
coming.
password.
Please be in mute. Forget password. Please be in mute. Come on, guys. Please be in mute. Check your mics. Yeah, very good. See here. If I allocated you any work, all the modules at a time, don't think. You need to go with step by step process. What the first step I did with, if you want to get the login credentials, what would be the appropriated step? You should register. So first I went with register. With that register credentials, I am able to do login. Am I right? Once login is completed with positive flow, with a negative flow, okay, and after that, whatever the rest of the module is there,
Forgot password.
now I need to check with last module. For register also, I checked with positive flow, negative flow. Once it's completed, I came for, okay, login. Positive flow, negative flow completed. Then what would be the final module in login page?
Forgot
Forgot
password.
Very good. If you want to test forget password, my dear students, you need to follow forget password. What type of testing? GUI or validation? Which one is first?
validation.
Validation.
Very good. Second,
Validation.
forget password is there or not. You need to check it out. Yes, it's there. Immediately you need to check it out. F capital letter, P capital letter, question mark. At the bottom of the end, if you observe, miss, everything is placed in the same straight line. That's why it came with a great look and feel. If you click on forget password, positive flow, GUI testing passed, validation testing passed, and positive functional flow. If you click on positive functional flow, what page it came? Forget password page it came, right? Are you accepted or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
But my dear students, just focus on it. If you click on forget password, what would be the title here? It has to come
Login.
reset
Login.
password or forget password. Trust me, guys, I will teach you the learning of testing. If you click on sign in, appropriated name for signing is.
Login.
If you click on register, appropriated title of register is.
Register.
Register.
Same like that. Trust me, my dear students, if you click on forget password, what would be
Log,
the
login.
expected?
Login.
It's not a
In.
login here. Reset
Forgot
password
password.
or forget password. I want this thing, it should be reset password or forget password. Check whatever the site you want. If you click on forget password, I already shown you, right? For sign in, what would be the appropriated name?
Login.
Login. For
Log.
register, what would be the appropriated name?
Register.
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 Same like that, my dear students, I am clicking on forget password. If you click on forget password, what the title you are expecting here?
Reset
Reset password
password.
Reset
or
password.
Forgot password.
That's it. That's it. In that real time scenario, you need to think from the starting of the class. That's my testing technique. You need to think beyond the logics. Are you understood? Here, as a real timer, what I'm expecting? The title should be reset password or forget password. It's the big blunder. Are you guys understood?
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Like
sir.
that, you need to report a mistake. Am I clear? Again, okay. Again, you need to make it as a print screen. Okay, print screen. Okay, go to paint, paste it. Again, what you need to do? This is the select symbol. You need to crop it. You need to crop it. Select it. This is nothing but crop. And after that, what you need to do? Control button, shift button, X button. Control plus shift plus X. And what would be the error here? Make it as a red color, yellow color, green color. Always issue indicated with red color. And you want the shapes like egg shape, whatever the shape you want, you can go with the shapes. Okay. And try to, okay, report the issues in a line by line order standards. So my student should follow with testing at the same time. Today class specification about testing plus defect reporting. I'm increasing the standards. Are you guys understood? Now you need to report here what the thing you want to write it. Anyone can go. What the mistake here?
The error is
Reset password. The
instead
error
of
in forgot password.
We use the
Okay,
reset instead of log.
okay. You need to say that
forgot password.
instead instead of forget password, instead of
Forgot
reset
password.
reset password. Okay, okay. Title name still displayed as login. Am I right or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Instead of reset password, title name still displayed as login. ఇట్స్ ఎ కామన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ అంటే ఏంటండి? ఎదుట వ్యక్తికి అర్థమయ్యేటట్టు నువ్వు మాట్లాడగలిగితే అదే కామన్, అదే కమ్యూనికేషన్. మై ఇంటెన్షన్ ఇస్ టు సే దట్ వాట్ ఎవర్ యు ఆర్ స్పీకింగ్, ఇట్స్ ఎ ట్రాన్స్లేటర్. ఓకే, యు ఆర్ యూజింగ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ యాజ్ ఎ కమ్యూనికేటర్. ఓకే, see here, everyone is going to write with a different types of English. Okay, the wording formation. Okay, whatever you conveyed, try to go with a appropriated as per your standards. Okay, as a junior level, and after that try to implement yourself in a technical standards point of view. Instead of reset password, title name still displayed as login, whether it is appropriated or not. Common English you can write it. Am I clear? Come on, guys.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sir.
Yes, clear, sir.
Okay, like that you need to report it. Am I clear? Instead of reset password or forget password, title name still displayed as login. That would be the issue. Okay, come on.
Yes, sir.
Next, you need to check with, for forget password, what are the appropriated fields? Again, go to client requirement. In this client requirement, it's specified here. Don't write it. Okay, this documentation will written by whom? Developer or tester? Not them. Who?
Business
Designer.
analyst or
Development
sales.
analysis, system
Okay,
analysis, tech.
yeah,
Design.
very good. They will interact with you. Okay, they will provide you document. So assume it, they provided the document, developer kept that particular fields here. Assume it like that, you need to assume it. Am I clear? You are testing that particular fields only, like that you need to assume it. See here, whatever you expected, forget password or reset password, you expected, but here it displaying as login, so that's why it's the mistake. And email text box, cancel button, reset password button, for this particular fields all the data is available properly or not. You need to check with what type of testing here, whether the data is available or not.
Validation.
Very good. Validation after.
GUI.
GUI.
Very good. See here. Okay. Email capital letter, C capital letter, reset password letter, reset password. If you observed means, okay, there are two differences in the text, buttons, because it's a large font, right? So that's why it's increased. It indicated with blue color. Very good. It's not an issue. Without entering of any data, what's the thing for checking of positive flow? You just focus on it. Auto cursor. When you click on Patrick's @gmail.com, if you entered valid data, the validation message, it's gone. Hey, see here. If you are in middle of some validation, please enter validation email address, whether it is right or wrong. Perfect. Right now it's perfect. Okay, and you entered everything and reset password. When you click on reset password, What the thing? It's navigated to login page, and what would be the appropriated message? Password is sent to your email account. Password is sent to your email account or sent to your email account. Which one is correct?
Sent.
Sent is
Send or sent? Send or
Sent.
sent?
sent. Sent.
Sent.
Sent.
Very, very
Sent.
good. You need to observe each and grammatical wording also. Okay. Password is sent to your email account. But the validation message, if you observe that, it's in a positive flow validation message. So that's why it's indicated with which color?
Blue.
ఆర్ యు అండర్స్టూడ్ గైస్? టెస్టింగ్ లో అణువు టెస్ట్ చేయాలి, ఎంత కూడా వదలకూడదు, ఫుల్ స్టాప్ కూడా వదలకూడదు. ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ టెస్టింగ్ అండ్ అప్లికేషన్ యూ నీడ్ టు టెస్ట్ దట్ అప్లికేషన్ ఎండ్ టు ఎండ్ without leaving off single full stop also. Our job is to identify the mistakes in the application. Do your job perfectly. That's it. Are you understood? Like this, you need to test for login. See here, from past 30 minutes, I'm testing single login application. Are you guys understood how I am testing?
Yes, sir.
Like that, you
Yes,
need to
sir.
spend for the login. See here, you assume that for login, why you are implementing this much of time? You have to think every scenario, every module very clearly. Okay. Like that, you need to think and test the application. And is that forget password flow is completed?
Completed, sir.
No, you need to check with negative flows, right? Only validation GUI positive flow only completed. Who will test with negative flow? Come on,
It's a negative flow.
negative flow without any data, clicking on outside. Are you guys understood what I'm going to say?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, try to focus on it, ma. So my intention is to say that you need to check with all the scenarios. There is too much of extra gap. You need to maintain. Okay. For reset password validation message are not proper. Am I right? Validation message not properly aligned. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Missing alignments. Whatever you want, you can do it. Okay. Like that, you need to report it. And okay, any another flows are there? You need to test it here. Any student with my previous knowledge, with your previous knowledge, okay, any rest of the testings are remaining here?
Cancel.
Yeah, cancel. When you click on cancel, you landed to before page. Very good. When you see here, we are at parent page. If I click on forget password, if I click on cancel, it has to land on previous page. Landed or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And after that, in 2 mark, each and everything you need to test it like this. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Next, try to focus on it. Another 30 minutes are there. We'll test and I will teach you more number of techniques to test an application. Next, it's done, right? You need to go with outstation right now. See here, outstation. If you want to test with outstation, what you have to do, ma? You need to compare your outstation with beside fields. Please be in mute. Once you speak it out, you need to keep your mic in mute. I'm still listening some voice. Like that, you need to, hey, please enable here. Please unmute. I mean mute. So try to concentrate on it. You're going to test this outstation. My dear students, please focus on it. Outstation, it's totally a capital letters. And local, it's a totally capital letters. And airport, it's totally a capital letter. Try to focus on it. Yeah, try to focus on it. Like that, you need to compare. For outstation, hey guys, both the teams, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
sir.
Clear.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You need to compare like this. For outstation, for local, for airport, if you observed means for outstation, capital letter. I mean, while you are traveling by roads, you are going to observe milestone symbols. For outstation, what would be the appropriated? 22 kilometers for Bombay, 22 kilometers to reach with certain destinations. You will observe some milestones. Are you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, appropriated symbols. Local, see here, one drop symbol of location. Airport, aeroplane symbol. Like that, whether it is appropriated symbols or not, there or not, you need to check it out. Like this, like this, like this. Are you guys understood, right? Today, I'm going to focus on outstation. Outstation consists of two modules: radio button, one way. The same structure it followed with beside field. Radio button, round trip. After that, from to pick up it, select a car. If you observe means each and every structure is maintained in a same font, same color, same look and feel of the font. Okay, and ending points are also same. If you observe, okay, it's in a one way means pick up and pick up data are there. If it is a round trip means written calendar also added. See here, if it is a one way, only one calendar is there. If you click on round trip, written calendar is also there. At the same time, what you observed, ma, the length of the page, if you observed means starting point and ending point. If you click on round trip, it's enlarged. And if you observed any single thing, it's a text box, it's a text box. If you click on round trip, what you observed, any one of the student,
Remaining also.
Plus symbol. Plus symbol.
plus symbol added. Like that, you need to observe as a general test engineer. See here, that means you need to reach from, you have to start from Hyderabad to Chennai, Chennai to Bangalore. If it is a one way, there is an option like that.
No, sir.
It's not like that, right? You
No, no,
need to
sir.
think before going to test an application. What I understood, understand the client requirement thoroughly. Assume it, guys. For outstation, these are all the fields which placed in client requirement like this. That is nothing but uh, where is that requirement? Here, I mentioned all the fields. Okay, who mentioned all these fields? Designer. Okay, assume it. The same thing developed by developer. Okay, developer developed the fields as per the client requirement. Assume it. These all the appropriated fields. You can assume it and test it out. I will teach you ethical standards of testing. If you tested with ethical standards, automatically when you go for any application, you can easily work on it. Please be in mute. See here, outstation, one way, from capital letter to capital letter, pick up capital letter, pick up at capital letter. Okay, and you need to check with pick up, pick up. Hey Gopinath, so 10 o'clock మాట్లాడదాం 10 to 10:30. Yeah, so pick up వచ్చేటప్ sorry, in pickup we are going to check with calendar. It's a calendar. What's the date today?
3.
4, right? Third month and fourth. Fourth is the date, 3 is the month, 2022. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Today dates. So that's the calendar. What's the time right now?
1:30 p.m.
9:20.
Right now, what's your time as per your computer?
9:30. 9:30.
9:30.
9
Are you observed, guys? If you want to
There
book
is
a
one.
car right now, it's not a Ola cab. It's a predefined booking of long distance you want to go. So that's where the time indicated with 4 hours before. I mean after. Are you understood? There is a gap between your confirmation and their particular dealing. Booking your application, they need to confirm it, some formalities, it will go right. So that's why they want extra space of time. Are you guys understood what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Got it. Yeah.
Yes,
And
sir.
if you click on real, exactly the time starts with at what time? By default
11
it
a.m.
peaked with a 4 hours or 3 hours before, but exactly it started with 2 hours before only. Okay, right now it's 9:30, but your time calendar indicates with starting point how much?
11.
11. If you observe the same thing for tomorrow, if I click for tomorrow, why it's not changing? Okay, if I click for 5th, okay, let's observe the timings. At what time it started?
12.
12
12.
12 a.m.
15.
12.
Every 15 minutes you can book a cab. Is there any mistakes in this application?
No.
Are you observed any mistake?
No, sir. No,
My dear
sir.
students, please focus
Sir,
on it. There
AM
is
and
a
PM, sir. PM.
alignment mistake. There is alignment mistake. 12 a.m., 1 a.m. If you insert for single digit of 1, if you insert 0 1 means the alignment will come in a proper order.
Yes, sir.
Like that, you, as a test engineer, you need to observe like this. Are you guys understood what I'm going to say? 10 is the 2 digit space. 9 is single digit space. If you maintain 9 like this means automatically alignment mistakes will come. So 1 to 9, 0 1, 0 2, 0 3. If you maintain like that, these alignment mistakes are not coming. Are you guys understood what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like that, you need to think on it. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
And if you pick for 12:15 p.m. positive functional flow, you have to derive it whether my wording is picking or not. If I trying to clicking on 16th March, it is trying to pick or not, you need to check it out. I'm trying to clicks on 10th. If it is not accepted means it's a bug. Are you guys understood? Whatever the input I selected, output has to come. Whatever the input I'm selected, output is not coming. That is nothing but a bug. Are you guys understood?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Like
sir.
that, you need to think. Amma, this team, Akil and team, Pratima. So, what's the name? I forgot it. Akil, are you understood? Ramakrishna, Madhuri, Sheikh Shakila, Amani. Are you understanding, Ma? Please focus on it. Ritish and team, are you getting each and every point right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You need to focus each and every person. Okay, like that you need to concentrate on it. Like that you need to check it out, understand the requirement, think beyond that. Okay, what would be the inner text? Small letters, but English first letter should be a capital letter. Yes, yes. Example, Bangalore, city name B, Mysore M. Now everything understood. You understood all the client requirement. Shall I start my testing, my dear students?
Yes,
Shall
sir.
I do? Yeah, right.
Yes, sir.
So what would be the first appropriated testing for outstation? What type of testing we need to start it?
Validation.
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 See here, my dear students, for outstation, all the fields are available. Validation testing passed. Next, what type of testing?
GUI.
GUI.
See here, all the capital letters are there. It's perfect. All the inner text, it's perfect. For pickup calendar, perfect. Okay. Pickup pet alarm symbol, perfect. Select a car, perfect. Okay. And inner text, perfect. Everything is perfect. Positive flow. I mean, validation, perfect, right?
Yes, sir.
Come on. Next, what would be the third step?
Positive function.
Flow.
Positive
Flow.
function flow.
Shall I go with positive functional flow, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, from. Okay, if you click on from, if you observed means This is called suggestion list. What we need to say, ma? Suggestion list. Is there any bug in the suggestion list?
Mm,
Yes, it's there. If you observe means, see here, the text, okay, scrolling text, it's exactly to the starting point and the ending point. Okay, but if you observed here means the texture it's came out. Are you observed, my dear students?
Yes, sir.
Are you observed what I'm saying? The texture of the focused text came out. I mean, alignment came outside. It's not appropriated to the exact point. Are you guys understood, my dear students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I understand.
You need to think like that. You need to test it as per the real time technique. This is the efficiency of a test engineer. Think like that. Okay. If you pick for Hyderabad, okay, Hyderabad, it has to come. Hyderabad, Telangana. And two, start city. Here, client gave auto suggestion for first field. He allocated typing for second city. I can make it as Chennai. Okay, Chennai. Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Okay, if I allocated Chennai, Tamil Nadu, what you observed, my dear students, let me know. You observed two differences in this particular field. What's the two differences? Can I repeat my word once again? Before that, how the page, the text boxes, just observe it. It's a plain. Am I right? Yeah, come
yes,
on, guys.
yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If I check with Hyderabad, Telangana, are you observed? One vice versa symbol
One
came
symbol
and
is
into mark came. If you click with Chennai, okay, if you click with Chennai, Tamil Nadu, into mark came. These also you need to observe, ma. If you click on into mark, it has to collapse. It has to delete. If you want to change the destination for Bangalore, Karnataka, you can pick it. Amma, don't talk. Please be in mute. Am I clear, guys, what I'm going to say?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hyderabad, Bangalore is there. If you are clicking with vice versa symbol, Bangalore to Hyderabad, now it can manipulate. You want to switch to Bangalore to Hyderabad, you can click on vice versa. Vice versa. Like that, you need to check it out. If the symbol is there, you need to check symbol validation, symbol if GUI, okay, symbol positive flow. ఏది టచ్ చేసినా ప్రతి దానికి కూడా నువ్వేం చేయాలి? ఇదిగోండి, ఇప్పుడు నేను లోకల్ టచ్ చేస్తున్నాను అనుకోండి, లోకల్కి కూడా నువ్వేం చేయాలి? GUI validation positive flow.
Hello?
Are you understood, guys? If you want to touch with airport, you need to check with GUI validation positive flow. Like that, we are here. Yeah. Do you have any doubt, ma?
No, sir.
No, sir.
It's clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Like that, you need to check the applications like this. Got it? From Hyderabad, if you want to delete it, you can delete it. Once you deleted appropriated text, it's come. Okay, so I'm going with entire positive flow, ma, just focus on it. Popular cities, I will go with Kolkata, West Bengal, and I'm going with Bangalore, okay, Karnataka. If I pick it as a Bangalore, Karnataka, it has to come like this, and vice versa symbol and into marks like this. And pick up calendar. Today is the 4th, okay, calendar 4th. If I click on calendar, calendar should appear perfectly. If I am trying to click on 3rd of completed date, 3rd of March, it is going to accept?
No.
If it is accepting means as a test engineer, you should report as a negative flow passing. So developer hide the code for completed days. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Like that, you need to check it out. For calendar, you need to check it out. July 22, July 5th, I'm picking. You need to check it out. If it is a July 5th, it is taking or not. If it is not picking, application having issues. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And July 5th, pick up at what time you are going to travel? 12:15 a.m. If I pick 12:15 a.m., it is going to pick 12:15 a.m. or not. I entered all the valid data. I am trying to click on select a car. What the thing it's going to say that? Sorry, we do not we do not have one-way service on this route. Are you understood what I am going to say? Application is
Yes, sir.
restricting out. They are not going to provide for this particular routes. Okay. Do you have exciting discounts? I mean, on your road trip here, the validation message, it's going to display it perfectly or not. See here, sorry, S capital letter, comma, W capital letter, explore discounts, like that. You need to check it out. Are you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like that, you need to check it out because it's a 4 months after, right? So that's why it indicated like this. If you go with tomorrow, I mean today, it's the March, right?
It will work.
Okay. If you observed, my dear students, please focus. If you observe the same content for March, if you observed means all the completed days are paid out. All the current dates are bold letters. Are you observe the difference of paid, paid thing and bolded thing?
Yes.
Are you guys understood what I'm saying? Here,
Yes,
if you
sir.
Yes, sir.
observe means it's in a light color, faded out. It's in a highlighted. Are you guys understood what
Yes,
I'm going
sir.
Yes,
to
sir.
say?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. And I am trying to pick it out March 4th. Just focus on it. It's picked or not?
Pick it, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like that, you need to check it out. Okay. If I am trying to click on select a car with the same destinations, right now the caps are available or not?
Available,
Yes.
sir.
Available,
Like
sir.
that, you need to check it out. Am I clear, guys? Don't go with this particular flow. Up to here only, you need to check it out. See here, Bangalore, whatever the flow you allocated, Bangalore, Karnataka, one way, fourth, okay, time you allocated. He, up to here only, whether the data is coming or not, you need to check it out. And immediately, rest of the flow you need to continue. Only positive flow only you did. What are the next flows?
Negative functions,
Negative
sir.
flow you need
Negative
to test, right? Don't forget the testing. Okay, what are the negative flows? Kolkata, Bangalore. Okay, okay. Without entering of Bangalore, what's the validation message? It's came.
Please select the
Please select
Select the
destination.
destination city.
Okay, destination wedding not. Please select the destination.
City.
Come on,
Destination travel.
city, city.
read the sentence thoroughly, ma. Please select the
Select the
destination.
destination city.
Okay, if you observe for from, please select the.
Source
Source
city.
city.
Are you observed any difference here, my dear students?
Is there
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What was the difference?
source and destination city?
My dear students, please try to understand. For from source appropriated one and to destination. Have you observed any testing difference? I am asking. Mistake.
Full stop, full stop, sir.
Like that, you need to check it out. There is no consistency order, yaar. ఫుల్ స్టాప్ ముఖ్యం కాదండి అక్కడ. ఫుల్ స్టాప్ పెట్టాము అంటే రెండో దానికి కూడా పెట్టు. పెట్టలేదు అంటే రెండిట్లకి పెట్టకు. Are you understood? If you inserted full stop for single validation, you need to continue for all. If you leave it, just ignore it for everyone. You need to maintain consistency in the application. Are you guys understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
అలా
sir.
చెక్ చేయాలండి. ఆ విధంగా టెస్టింగ్ చేయాలి. టెస్టింగ్ అంటే ఒక ప్రాణం పెట్టి చేయాలి. ఎదుటి వ్యక్తి ఎవడైనా నీకు అనవసరం. నువ్వు టెస్టింగ్లోకి దిగావు అంటే ఇంచు కూడా వదలకూడదు. నీ జాబే టెస్టింగ్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు ప్రొవైడ్ quality to the application, whether it is a functional, whether it is a GUI, whether it is a validation, whether it is a database, whatever it may be. Trust me, guy. You are like a Indian police. You need to test any application wherever you want to go. Like Surya, you can go everywhere. You can test it. But అలా కాదని మీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ కాదని వేరే ప్రాజెక్ట్కి వెళ్ళి టెస్ట్ చేయకండి. విత్ ఇన్ ద స్కోప్లో టెస్ట్ చేయాలి. మీకున్న బౌండరీ లిమిట్స్లో టెస్ట్ చేయాలి. ఆర్ యు అండర్స్టూడ్? యూ హ్యావ్ టు టెస్ట్ ద అప్లికేషన్ యాజ్ పర్ యువర్ స్కోప్, as per your content perspective. You need to test an application. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You are the quality engineer. You have to provide quality to the application. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
See here. I will give you rest of the flows also. If you click for round trip, you just observe for round trip, the same thing. It's enabled, it's disabled. And from starting points, everything perfect. For ending points, everything perfect. Pick up and return 2 calendars. Next, inner text. Without entering of any data, you can click on select a car. Please select the source city from appropriated name, source city. Please select the destination city. Validation messages came. Full stop missed. If you check with Bangalore to, okay, Chennai to, come on, Chennai to Mysore railway station. Are you observed, guys, anything? What you observed?
Minus symbol.
Minus symbol. Like that, you need to check it out. If you click on minus symbol, it has to collapse. If you click on plus symbol, it has to work. You need to check GUI validation. ఏమండి GUI validation చేయమని ఎవరు చెప్పరండి. ఎవరు చెప్పాలి? మీ మైండ్, మీ కామన్ సెన్స్ మీకు చెప్పాలి. మీకు తెలిసిన రెండే రెండు, ఒకటి పాజిటివ్ ఫ్లో, ఒకటి నెగిటివ్ ఫ్లో. పాజిటివ్ ఫ్లోకి GUI validation చేయాలి, నెగిటివ్ ఫ్లోకి GUI validation చేయాలి. మై డియర్ స్టూడెంట్స్, you have to do 2 types of testing. One is positive flow testing and negative flow testing. Okay, your mind should say, for positive flow testing, GUI and validation are common. For negative flow testing, GUI and validation are common. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Yes, sir.
focus on it. Okay, you entered for Mysore railway station. If you want to travel from Mysore to, okay, Goa, 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 you can travel it. Are you understood what I'm going to say? Like that, alignments are properly or not, you need to check it out. My dear students, I will give you one excellent logic here. Try to focus on it. If your pickup time, if your pickup calendar goes with 17, okay, what's your return date? Automatically it's navigated to 17. Are you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if I am trying to insert with, okay, 19, still 17 is not there. If still 17 is maintained, you only indicate that. How can it possible? You starting on 19, right? How can you return on 17th? You only make it as a bug, right? So developer think beyond that and kept the flow like this. Are you understood what I'm saying? Got
Yes,
it?
sir.
See here, మీరు ఒక్క అడుగు ముందుకు వేసేటప్పటికి డెవలపర్ అనేవాడు క్రియేటర్ అండి, వాడు 10 అడుగులు ఆలోచిస్తున్నాడు. Like that, you need to think. So for my very first question, for my day 1 and day 2 session, this is the third session. Okay, if you go with the day 1 and day 2, what I told you, how to test an application, understand the client requirements thoroughly, then only you need to start the testing. Day 1 only I started practical order. You need to learn the concepts from practical to concept oriented. If you know practical, it's easy to speak it out. Tomorrow, if anyone asks you in the interview how to test an application, my students should speak it out. understand the client requirement thoroughly, testing process begins. It starts with graphical user interface. It's check the spell of all the fields, check the font, alignment, color of all the fields, check the look and feel of the page. Next, it navigated to validation testing. The main intention of validation testing, as per the client requirement, every data is available in the particular application or not, is nothing but validation testing. Once it's done, as a positive functional flow testing, I need to check it out. The positive functional flow testing indicates with step-by-step process with valid data, whether the application is responding for valid inputs or not, output is generating or not. I need to check with step-by-step flow order. And after that, application should navigate to negative flow testing. Instead of passing valid data, I should give invalid data to the application. At that time, application is restricting out with the proper validation messages or not. For valid data, application is navigated to appropriated order. Database is working. When I allocated invalid data to the application, application is restricting out. Okay. Then validation messages are displaying means if a database is working perfect. Also, if I entered valid data, invalid input, but the output came means I need to check the right and execute the valid query. This is called how to test an application. ఇలా చెప్పాలండి. ఎలా కావాలి నా స్టూడెంట్ నుంచి నాకు రిజల్ట్. డే 1 ఈ విధంగా ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వండి. ఆర్ యు అండర్స్టూడ్?
Yes, sir.
I want each and every student from starting onwards. నేను 15 రోజులు అయిన తర్వాత 10 రోజులు అయిన తర్వాత నా స్టూడెంట్ని నేను రెక్టిఫై చేసుకో అని చెప్పను. ప్రతిరోజు నువ్వు రెక్టిఫై చేసుకోవాలి. నువ్వేమి నేర్చుకుంటున్నావో నువ్వు వెనక్కి తిరిగి చూసుకోలేనప్పుడు నువ్వెంత నేర్చుకున్నా వేస్టే. యూ హ్యావ్ టు క్రాస్ చెక్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. నీ జీవితానికి నువ్వే క్రాస్ చెక్కర్వి. నువ్వు టెస్ట్ ఇంజనీర్ అంటే ఏంటి? నీ లైఫ్కి నువ్వు క్రాస్ చెక్ చేసుకోకపోతే నువ్వు చేసేదేంటి వేరే అప్లికేషన్కి? యూ హ్యావ్ టు క్రాస్ చెక్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఫ్రమ్ డే 1 ఆన్వర్డ్స్. వాట్ యు ఆర్ లెర్నింగ్, వాట్ ఐ am expecting, what's the theoretical standard I learned from today class, what's the practical session, how much time I'm investing, what's the output I learned from today. Each and everything is calculated. Trust me guys, if you follow like this, at the end of the day you can able to attend for interviews. If you practice like this, if you practice like this for 15 days, I am definitely give you excellent subject. You can go and crack the interviews within 15 days of manual testing. Got it? Like that, you need to think and thorough it. You need to speak it out. You need to enhance it. Like that, you need to focus on the subject. What the subject is giving us. What the content we need to follow. Like that, you need to think on it. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Another 10 minutes I need to discuss with you guys. Let's go with the rest of the flows. Okay. Like this, you need to test it, including of positive flow, negative flow, each and everything. Okay. Next, if you click on select a car, see here, it's asking that. Okay. Select, please select the pickup time. Very good. I'm going with pickup time as a 5:15 a.m. 5:15 a.m. Let's check your details. Bangalore to Chennai, Chennai to Mysore, Mysore to Goa. 1919. How could it possible for the 2 dates? Appropriated the function prospective it came. If you plan for journey Bangalore to Chennai, then the driver is with you. You can change the dates. For the logic of single difference, I allocated like this. Are you understood? If everything you need to satisfy means in a single order, it's not satisfied. If you allocated the booking, then we can go with the manual process. Am I clear? Hey guys,
Yes,
I
sir.
understood my
Yes,
logic.
sir.
Okay. So you just click for select a car. If you click for select a car, there are 2 types of mode: comfort modes and premium modes. If you observe, my dear students, for comfort modes it's a blue color, for premium modes it's a some brown color. Am I clear? Like that, you need to
Yes.
think on it. If it is a comfort mode, you need to check it out. Bangalore to Chennai and two more cities. What are the two more cities? See here.
Mysore.
Bangalore to
Goa.
Chennai, Chennai to Mysore, Mysore to Goa. Everything it's came or not, you need to check it out. And 19th, calendar, written calendar. Okay. And if you observe general layout, man, this calendar is near to time. That means the time symbol. What's the time symbol? It's a alarm, right? So yeah, yeah. Actually, what they make, right? For pickup, right side corner, they indicated it. Automatically, it's a written right. So that's why you are allocated written. But if you go with this scenario, okay, with a one way, you can observe very clearly, ma. Trust me. See here. As a general layout of man, for time, what symbol it is going to display?
Alarm.
Actually, it has to display alarm. As a
Alarm.
general common layout man, it's near to calendar. But actually, their intention is pickup. So that's why after that one line indicated, whatever it may be, you are not satisfied. You indicated as a bug. If you want to display in front of it, you can make it as. That will get better look and feel. Am I clear what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Like
Yes,
that,
sir.
you need to identify it. My dear students, are you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
after
sir.
that, you need to check with modify. What is the meaning of modify? If you touch modify, what type of testing you need to do? Come on. What type of testing for modify? Validation, GUI, positive.
Right?
So don't forget, yaar. You have to speak it out. Open your mouths. Are you observed anything? Okay, you are editing these fields. These information should there or not? Should available or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Like that, you need to check it. Okay, if you switching from round trip, again you are going with pickup date 19, right? So return date you want to go with, it's not possible. I mean, beside dates it's not possible. It's decoded. Okay, if you want to go with the enhancing of 24th, it's possible or not?
Yes, sir.
If you
Yes.
indicated 21st as a journey date, developer won't give you a chance. From 20 onwards, negative flow, it's not working. You have to go front only. Like that, you need to check. Are you understood, guys, what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
That you need to think on it and make it as a select car. Set the time, you should go with 5 a.m. Okay. Next, again, you need to check these details are perfectly changed or not. Like that, module by module, you need to test it. For comfort levels, okay, we are obvious choice and zero cancellation charges, no advance payment, rate 4.4 on Google. See here, appropriate image text, appropriated image text, appropriated image text, and Toyota Etios. This is the car. Etios car should there. For SUV car should there. Toyota Innova car there. For shift means shift car, it should be available. For shift, if you implemented as a bench car means it's a bug. Whatever the title you follow, the same logo of the car should implement. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Like that, you need to check it out. Each and everything is a testing. See here, equivalence, including 1,000 kilometers. Okay, actual price is 15,750. You gave the discount of 2,100 rupees. Then the count it should remains with 13,650. It's a Indian rupee or dollar.
Indian
Indian.
rupee.
Indian.
Indian rupee.
Like that, you need to check it out. So all the validations are there or not, all the GUI is perfect or not. Okay, when you click on details, positive flow, inclusions, exclusions, facilities, terms and conditions, inclusions. Okay, base fare for petrol symbol, topi of the cap, the cap of the driver allowances, driver cap, so allowances. Okay, night allowances. Okay, for extra shift night allowances, GST. Are you guys understood what I'm going to say?
Yes, fair.
Okay, exclusions. Okay, for exclusions, it's not inclusions means it will include, they will bear. These will not include toll fare, you need to go with parking, you have to go with per kilometer, you need to pay it. For each and every logo, capital letter, you need to check GUI, validation, positive flow, negative flow, database, everything you need to check it out.
Whoa.
Am I clear?
Sir.
You need to check with
Yes,
step
sir.
by step order. And see here, trust me guys, if you want to pick Toyota Etios for select, okay, up to here you need to check it out. See here, your booking details, itinerary, Bangalore to Chennai, Chennai to Bangalore, okay, on which date? 21st March 5 a.m. Whether appropriated details are populating here or not, you need to check it out. That is the mandatory step. As per the input, this is the output page. Your booking details, starting points, each and everything is perfect or not. Savari promises, one logo is there, perfect or not. Okay, what's the page name? First page name is select a car. Are you understood? Here only you can know what's the page. Select a car. What is this page? Home page. For home page to navigate it to which page? Select a car page. For select a car page to which page you select? You came here right now. Booking page. Are you guys understood? Next, you need to check GUI, validation, positive flow, negative flow, database. But don't book the cars, boss. Up to here, okay, just leave the phone number. Already you tested phone number there, right? Come on. Come on, my dear students.
Yes.
Already you tested the phone number, right? Okay. If you entered all the valid data, if you proceed, means car will book. Don't do. It is a live site. If you book the car and my sir gave this number, I'm testing this application. If you tell them means, okay, it will gets with some risk. You can utilize this site, but don't book the cars. Up to here, you need to test it. It's a live site. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Clear. Yes, sir.
Okay, don't book the cars and don't say my name. Okay, so instead of saying my name, don't book the cars. I'm saying you can utilize the real-time features, enjoy it, but don't book the cars. Am I clear, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you want to test payment gateway, go to Flipkart and test it. Payment gateway. It's not an issue. Okay, don't give the valid credit cards. If you purchase that product, Swami, you just give the money back. Means I don't give. Okay, don't book anything. Just use the features, utilize the features. Let's say, I mean, access for sample test data for testing purpose. Okay, mandatory thing, guys. Okay, my each and every student is practicing on this particular sites. Okay, all my previous students also working it. Okay, don't go with this particular. This is one of the company's application. Still now it's working. They are working with version by version. This is one of the version. Already they existed with version 20.0. This is the version 5.0. 5.0 is also calculating. They are working with 20.0. Am I clear? Don't book the cars. If you go on book the cars, means car will book. Don't proceed it. If you proceed, means book, it will book. Am I clear? Up to here, you need to test
Yes,
it.
sir.
And one more thing. Okay, just continue the flow here. I teach you that how to test an application perfectly. You need to work yourself. This is the homework you need to go with whatever the classroom I told. Okay, in classroom, whatever I teached, you need to practice that thing. And after that, you need to do the homeworks for local. Okay, GUI validation, airport, GUI validation. Okay, and after that, for local, Bangalore, alarm, I mean calendar 25 a.m. and I am going with 5 p.m. Okay, I'm clicking on select a car. You just observe it. Okay, here hours basis. Every functionality has different approach. 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. Okay, you need to go with 12 hours. If you click on your select a car, what's the modes? Are you understood what I am going to say? If you flick for 4 hours, what's the difference you observed? If you go with 8 hours, what's the difference you observed? Like that, you need to test the application. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Up to today, you tested like this particular phases. It's enough. Okay. Day after tomorrow, I mean, tomorrow you are going to test travel agent. Okay. And indication of the comfort. I told you, right? In round trip, comfort and premium, you need to test both those. And after that, you need to check with, okay, this thing, travel agent. Travel agent, it's a different module. Again, login, again, registration, again, forget password. It's a new application. See here. Have you observed extra spaces are there? It's not better look and feel. Are you observed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like that, you need to indicate it. Whatever the issue you found, you can make it as a print screen. Okay. Try to report the issues like this. This is the activity you need to perform today. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay.
Okay.
Like that, you need to implement. Tomorrow, I will teach you rest of the flows. And I will continue from 30 minutes for theoretical, 1 hour for practical. 30 minutes for theoretical, 1 hour for practical. So 1 hour for practical, 1 hour for theoretical. Vice versa, I will do. Practical is very, 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 very important, guys. From practical, you need to learn the theoretical. Theoretical is nothing but a concept, you have to learn it. Concept will pay you. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, just I'm going to ping the site names for you guys. Okay. Let's go and search with Savari application. Day by day, you can increase your skill set. Roll. Uh, is for high stream. Yeah. Okay. Uh, Skype team, just don't go out, ma. Please be wait. I will communicate with you guys. Please be wait. Yeah. Skype team, I mean, high stream, please concentrate on it. Okay. You have to do the homeworks and come for the class tomorrow. Okay. Right. TK guys, any doubts? The session is open for 2 minutes. Any doubts?
No, sir. Not now.
Is it clear, everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
Next batch is waiting for
Yes.
me, ma. I'm going for that batch. TK guys, have a great day. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.